Have you ever wondered why certain people come into your life at specific times? Is it just a coincidence, or is there something deeper behind these encounters?
In the area of Stoicism, it is maintained that no one comes into our lives by chance. Every person we meet, every relationship we form, has a purpose and a lesson to offer us on our personal journey. In this video, we will explore this fascinating concept, delving into Stoic principles and discovering how we can find meaning and growth in the connections that arise in our lives.
Do not miss it. And at the end of the video, be sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on future inspiring content. Destiny has a purpose in every encounter. Accepting the inevitable, every person is a teacher, even those who leave scars. Life is unpredictable chaos, but we can control our reaction to it. Learning to flow with the flow frees us from anxiety and allows us to find peace in the chaos. Every relationship, even painful ones, offers us valuable lessons. Focusing on the present is key, since the past is gone and the future is a blank canvas. No one comes into our lives by chance, every encounter has a purpose. Cultivating virtue attracts authentic relationships. Seeking honesty and integrity in interactions is crucial. Valuing friendship and being compassionate toward others is essential in a turbulent world. Relationships transcend the casual. Emotional detachment is vital to freeing yourself from fear and allowing life to flow. People enter and leave our lives for various reasons. Instead of grieving over a lost relationship, I focused on the lessons it taught me. I understood that people enter and leave our lives for various reasons. Learning to let go of what no longer benefits us frees up space for new experiences and people aligned with our growth. Valuing relationships without depending on them is appreciating their beauty without needing them to feel complete. I committed to nurturing my own happiness and personal growth, cultivating a deep relationship with myself. Relationships have value for the lessons they teach us, not for their duration. Learning to embrace emotional detachment is crucial to living courageously, knowing that every meeting and parting is part of a larger plan. Willpower is vital to overcoming challenges in relationships, like when Maria and I faced obstacles and didn't give up. Staying firm on our principles and values is key to building authentic relationships. I remember one time when I faced a crossroads. My principles acted as an anchor, keeping me steady in the midst of the emotional storm. And although the road was difficult, I did not give in. I knew that compromising my values would be compromising my very essence, and I couldn't allow that. It is a constant challenge not to give in to external pressures that may affect our relationships. It's easy to get lost in the noise. I remember when Juan, a close friend, tried to influence my love decisions. Their advice was like gales trying to blow me off course, but I stood firm by listening to my inner voice above the external clamor. My relationship was mine to shape, and I wouldn't let anyone else define it. Facing conflicts calmly and determinedly is an art that I have learned over time. I remember a heated argument with my partner, full of sharp words and overflowing emotions. In the midst of the chaos, I took a deep breath and remembered the importance of serenity. With each breath, I gathered my willpower, transforming conflict into an opportunity to grow together. And in the end, we emerged stronger than ever, united by the indestructible bond of our shared determination. Seeking constructive solutions instead of falling into resignation is the cornerstone of any lasting relationship. I remember when I faced a seemingly insurmountable obstacle in my friendship with Pablo. Instead of giving up in the face of adversity, we seek creative solutions by exploring new ways to address our challenges. And in that process, we discovered a strength we didn't even know we possessed, uniting our hearts in a deeper bond than before. Ultimately, the power of will guides us on the journey of relationships, reminding us that each encounter is an opportunity to grow, learn, and love more fully. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, will determines destiny. And in that spirit, I move forward with my will as my compass, navigating the infinite ocean of human relationships. Because I know, without a doubt, that no one comes into my life by chance. Unconditional love is a practice that reminds us that we are all part of something greater. Accepting ourselves and loving our virtues and defects, as well as those of others, is essential to achieving fulfillment. True love is selfless, it consists of giving without expecting to receive and forgiving without conditions. Staying open to love in all its forms is our greatest challenge. If you're enjoying what you've seen so far, I encourage you to show your support by clicking the I like it, which you will find just below. Your support is essential so we can continue bringing you quality content. In Stoicism, the belief is held that nothing happens by chance and that everything in the universe is interconnected in some way. From this philosophical perspective, it can be argued that no one comes into our lives by chance due to the following conceptual blocks. 1. Universal determinism. The Stoics believed in the existence of a natural order and a universal law that governs the cosmos. According to this view, events and interactions are not the product of chance, but are predestined by an unbroken causal chain. In this sense, the people who come into our lives are destined to do so as part of that cosmic order. 2. Interconnection of everything. The Stoics considered that everything in the universe is interconnected. Each individual and each event are related in some way, forming a network of interdependence. From this perspective, the people who enter our lives have a previous connection with us, although they do not. Let us identify immediately. It may be a connection based on past experiences, lessons we need to learn, or simply a resonance between our energies. 3. Providence and destiny. Within Stoicism, the existence of a providence or a wise destiny that guides the course of our lives is postulated. According to this belief, every person we meet, every relationship we form, and every experience we go through is meant to teach us something important for our personal and spiritual development. From this perspective, nothing happens at random, and the people who come into our lives are there to fulfill a specific purpose in our path. For acceptance of reality, Stoicism also invites us to accept reality as it is, instead of resisting or lamenting the circumstances that arise. From this perspective, if someone comes into our lives, it is because that is the reality that has manifested and we must accept it. Instead of wondering why it happened, we can focus on how we can learn and grow from that experience. As according to Stoicism, no one comes into our lives by chance due to universal determinism, the interconnection of everything, the existence of a providence or destiny, and the importance of accepting reality as it is. Every person we meet has a purpose and a lesson to offer us on our journey through life. In Stoicism, the universe is considered to be governed by a divine force, which is called in different ways, such as providence, cosmic reason, or the logos. This force acts intelligently and wisely, ensuring that everything in the cosmos develops according to a harmonious order. From this perspective, the people who come into our lives play a specific role in our evolution and personal growth. They can appear as teachers, guides, friends, or even as challenges that help us develop virtues and overcome obstacles. Each encounter, whether pleasant or challenging, gives us the opportunity to learn, mature, and grow stronger emotionally and spiritually. The Stoics also emphasize the importance of acceptance and adaptation to the circumstances that arise in our lives. Instead of resisting or fighting what is happening, we are encouraged to embrace reality as it is and find meaning in every experience. From this perspective, when someone comes into our lives, it is because that person has something valuable to offer us, whether it is a lesson, emotional support, or an opportunity for growth. Furthermore, Stoicism invites us to recognize that we do not have absolute control over what happens in the outside world, but we do have the ability to choose how we respond to circumstances. Therefore, when someone enters our life, we can choose to welcome them with openness and gratitude, taking advantage of the opportunity to learn and grow from that connection. Even relationships that may seem casual or ephemeral can have a significant impact on our lives and contribute to our development. In conclusion, according to Stoicism, no encounter in our lives occurs by chance. All the people who come into our lives are there for a reason and have a purpose in our path. By embracing this perspective, we can cultivate greater openness, acceptance, and gratitude toward the connections that present themselves, recognizing the value and opportunities that each encounter provides us on our journey toward wisdom and wholeness. What do you think about the idea that no one comes into our lives by chance? Have you experienced any significant connection that has made you reflect on this topic? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave us your comments and share your experiences related to the topic. Remember that if you like this video and want to receive more inspiring and reflective content, we invite you to subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell. Until next time.